Yeah, I liking this. Making me feel just take a towel and spin it and with my boxer shorts and wine inside it. I liking this.
Are you ready?
Wherever it is, it's so nice. I like it. I feel wine-ish.
Fire right there.
I feel I do that. I could do it like a good look back with this one. You know that good look back?
I don't want to know.
Yeah,
it's all right.
You can talk it.
I will take a hard pass on that one.
Right. Yeah. Get my wine names are too hard pass.
Over to the High Court. Reading from Eyewitness News, the High Court's new temporary location lacks key facilities. Oh boy. So it's a familiar story.
Again, right? Before we go into what missing. Now, you are the, what does call him? You are the, what does
contractor?
The contractor.
Yeah.
Right? So you told Jagger, I want Jagger Construction come in, retrofit this building because we're going to cater for whatever we're going to
relocating all the courts.
Right? Relocating all the courts. You know all the amenities that the other courts have. We give you a layout plan. Right? Jagger Construction move in. So when you come out and you hand over keys, that means all the amenities that I would have had at the old courts, what we're not going to be using anymore, we're supposed to have it. Be it temporary or whatever the building is. We're supposed to have the amenities there because that's what the courts was. Yes? Right. So let me go in. What am I missing again?
Reading from Eyewitness News, no accommodation for witnesses.
All right. And the old courts had that?
It's standard.
Okay.
No room for lawyers to confer with their clients.
That's standard too?
Yeah, a little private area. You could go and have a private conversation.
Okay.
No robe room.
That's standard too?
Yeah, well, the lawyers could go put on the robe, or the judge could put on the robe.
Okay, all right.
No audio-visual projection equipment were mounted and no media space.
Standard too?
I think in modern court times, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
these are some of the deficiencies that became clear on Tuesday as the High Court began sitting at its new temporary location at the former NCB building.
How did it do these things? Now, when you realize that you're going to open
Bedford Street,
right? That I tell you, that the street name. When you realize that they're going to open that, nobody ain't going there and say, "Hey, this ain't there, this ain't there, this ain't there."
Something missing.
Somebody.
Well, not even before all of that. When in the planning phase or the execution phase, when it now start. You understand? The not the contractor, but the person who hired the contractor.
Yeah.
They do a walkthrough. How we looking? Progress. Wait, boy. A room is supposed to go here for the the thing.
According
the room, yeah.
A room is supposed to be there. The projector room there. The conference.
Something ain't look right.
What we doing? So how you hand up that building?
All we have is a big space.
Come.
And no seating area for the media.
Come. Or is it that we send the message that media you ain't supposed to?
Well, it goes on. It says interns, a senior police officer, and Eyewitness News, the sole member of the press present, were accommodated in or near the area where the jury would sit during the trial.
Okay.
And while the new courtroom has a space to house accused people away from the view of those in the courtroom, so if you're accused, you're not necessarily right. There was some initial confusion about which dock the accused should stand in. Initially, they were taken to the dock toward the right side of the court, meaning that the accused had to walk across the courtroom and in front of the judge and other officers of the court, which is usually not allowed. However, later in the sitting, this was adjusted and the accused stood in the dock closer to the holding area. If this arrangement and the position of the dock continue, it would mean that the jury and the other members of the court would have a clear view of the faces of the accused during trials. However,
they're not supposed to.
However, the position of the other dock would mean that the witnesses would be testifying with their backs to the jury.
If you want a slice of red belly, you can get in there too.
And you know,
with a cold glass of Moby.
Chris, listen, let me just show this out there real quick, guys. You know that building only has one door to go in and one door to come out, right?
So what to do for?
For emergency.
Well, actually, no, you know. No. There's a side door,
Chris.
But I saw a side door.
Yes, but Chris.
Yeah, that's 2 doors.
Right, I do.
That's 2 doors.
Listen,
man.
Based on the layout, that door get unlocked.
Listen. Side door.
The strategy
that building was a horrible building to use.
If you have to get out, run.
That building Mind you, it's a nice building.
Yes,
Real
nice building.
And if they had done it
Horrible
properly,
building to do this.
no. We have people that could retrofit that building there and
Remember, it's temporary.
It's temporary, but if you're making it temporary, doesn't mean I should leave out all them things.
I will say though, for something, remember the plan is that the Parliament and the court will move to a new $50 million
Big M
with a swimming pool in a gym
with a
Big
with an
M.
M 50 with an M up in Beachmont.
Yeah.
$50 million
with a swimming pool in a gym.
We've now renovated a temporary Parliament, and a temporary court.
So let me ask a question.
Anyways, I don't know how much it costs. I'm sure it costs a pretty penny to do both renovations. I just put it out there. Anyways, I think the main issue that we have to look at here is this another instance of you fail to prepare to fail, right? And we could pull up a couple of examples.
Mm-hmm.
You could go to the airport where there's now an issue of whether the departure area is big enough to accommodate multiple international flights, right? I have not had the privilege of seeing the VIP lounge, but
it's big.
I understand it's massive.
You could land 2 international flights in there.
Right? I understand it's massive. They
The
failed to
man could
prepare
have
there.
take a page out of St. Kitts, Antigua, St. Martin.
You see, you got
Book of how to design
It's
if
the
you want
international
if you
terminal.
want to hide anything from a Vinci, put it in that
is
book.
is the arrivals area where immigration is too small? Is the baggage area too small to accommodate multiple international flights?
I've never seen it at capacity, so I can't. I don't know, but I guess persons would know. But I've
At
never
capacity,
seen
it's a nightmare.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've come in
Yeah.
on an international flight. There were 2 other international flights there at the time, and
Yeah, three planes on the ground and
3 international flights
Back
on the ground, and it's crazy.
traffic jam.
Yeah,
Crazy,
I never
crazy.
had that experience. But
But it's another one of those things. Are we failing to look into the future enough and preparing for it? And it makes you wonder when you get things handed over to you like this, maybe this high court project, the airport, the new port. Do we think, boy, in 10, 15 years, because we can't afford to build another one in 10, 15 years.
who's that, so?
Right? In 10, 15 years, have we prepared ourselves that we wouldn't need to do anything major?
Jagger,
To,
that's
to-
a good point you've raised. Now, let me ask you something real quick.
No.
How long did it take the airport to be built?
good while.
Chris?
How
much years?
Nearly 10 years?
Because remember that, just like you said, have we planned for
10, 15, 20 years.
so it took us
Mhm.
so maybe the design was built for
Because maybe. But
Okay.
you look at the airport, for instance, and you think to yourself, well, if they have to get more departure area, is there a situation where you have to go and cut the other side, the hill on the other side of the runway and build another departure
on the other side of the
lounge?
runway,
Yeah, departure terminal.
closer to the sea.
Yeah.
What a nightmare!
Well, for maintenance, maybe that's not
What
feasible.
a nightmare!
Do you have to go and maybe move
North,
the cargo area further south,
yeah.
so then you kind of turn that into another departure area? Have we prepared for the future?
I could just help you out right. You could ask me. I could tell you. Let me just whisper that to you easy one more time.
Ara Bacchus, I see your comment. She's saying Genie Vinci Airport is way better than St. Kitts Airport. Ara Bacchus, I'm talking about not the size, I'm talking about the design,
The efficiency of
the
it.
efficient. Sometimes
I haven't been through
St.
Kitts in a while, but I remember the last time I was
Mhm.
going to St. Kitts, the departure would have been a little small.
Yeah, it is small, but
I
I'm
would
talking about
imagine-
the design.
I would imagine they would have renovated by now. If not, then hey. But the high court thing, the airport thing, I'm sure if I think a little deeper, I'll find a couple others that we basically
Port.
with that hospital this year now. Somebody who works in the health department raised a very good point the other day, where they said their understanding is that the storage facilities
Mhm.
at the new hospital still won't be sufficient to cover even the current needs, for storage. So, I hope that that's not true and that the government has made facilities for that. Because I think as it stands right now, the health ministry or health department has like 5 or 6 different places that they're using the storage. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Now, I don't know how efficient that could really be.
Listen. Message.
And I would like to believe that with a new hospital being built, that you're going to put something in place there that the health department
to the ministry
do storage.
If there was storage, that's spaced by me. You dig? If what I bring up, it could come at a cost.
Your 2 little shed card or nothing.
But it's space though. That what they have.
Well,
right.
Boy, somebody raised a good point in the comments too. Ulrich Patterson says, how many years has Fort Charlotte been under renovations?
Don't worry with that, man.
And somebody else is saying, Leslie Warner says, temporary for this government is almost a lifetime for some people.
I bet you anything, right? That because if you're saying to me that where the courthouse that is there in that building, they know where was that before?
I was upstairs, City Store.
From the time you closed down on the other side on Ralph parking lot there.
Yeah.
From the time you close down there, and you're going to be like, you should not start works on that there already.
When the new parliament / high court? Yeah. Well, I'm not a supporter of that necessarily.
So what are they going to do there now?
I would have liked to believe, right, that where they're having parliament in Calico right now seems to be sufficient.
But all right, but even better yet.
Let's say they spent $5 million to renovate. I don't know what it is. I don't want to believe it's more than $5 million.
Right.
But and then they spent another
$5 million
here to renovate for high court. Right. I would have assumed that it would have done it properly.
Right. So therefore,
why would we need to spend $50 million for another new facility?
And if I had to guess, the old one would have closed down there. I'm guessing that probably would have had all the amenities that we're hearing. That this one here missing.
They said that one was a bit of a ish pit.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. But then again, why is it an ish pit? Because it's not being renovated, it's not being maintained.
Modernized as well.
I told y'all the other day, all they need to do is push down the behind of that building, keep the facade like what they do in our colonizers' country of England, and build a better building behind the facade. So you keep the old exterior of the front looking like the traditional courthouse. So that and money, the back of it, 5-6 stories, courthouse, parliament.
That money we take.
But no, we go buy land. Right. You go rent new spaces.
You could not throw that in that collection pan there and just start there one time.
No, because we like new things in St. Vincent.
And this is the part I don't understand. So we do that, and we still now have to come now to go and do that.
Guys,
I don't support the $50 million.
Guys,
I don't see why we have to spend
the 50. Parliamentarians need to be in clean
and they need to keep fit,
modern environment to manage and govern our country efficiently. Stop pocket watching.
Our parliamentarians are more than capable of affording a local gym. And they don't do it now.
You know how nice
exceptional like Fitz.
You know how refreshing it is when they go to parliament and they're done after hard whatever. You go down in the room and
they wouldn't use it.
No, they're gonna use it.
They wouldn't use it.
They're gonna use it just to show we have it. They're gonna use it. They're gonna use it. They're gonna come back. Yeah. We're gonna do this and we're coming back. We have some more commercials and all these things. Man, 50 million is chalk and cheese.
I would hate to believe that in 10 years that we're talking about renovating the major.
Man, one last comment before we jump out. Robert Colden says the hospital needs to stop using paper files to store people's information and have it digitized so it'll be more efficient to acquire someone's records, even if they haven't been to the hospital since they're born. Fam, not just the hospital, but the governmental apparatus.
Use the paper. Use the paper.
Needs to be digitized.
Saving current.
First, we're going to need another 50 million to build the data set. Now, what's your
Christ? We're going to commercial.
There's a certain pride that comes with being a